Hello, everybody, and today my name is Narendra Kumar, and we are from NRK Academy. And today our piece is called Splendor of Life, the sheer magnificence, lightness, and joy of life. If you look at the world with no preconceptions, if you see it absolutely firsthand, if you see it as if you were the first conscious man to see this world, then what do you see and wonder about? That the existence of the world and life itself is a wonder. Just think. We are born, we come into being, and we live a long, long picnic kind of time. A trip we have on earth, and we pass into nothingness. This fascinates me. It is really true. There is no realm you will go into after you die. There is really no God or any kind of dimension that you will experience, see, or anything like that. You will not be at all. Just think, you will not be at all. No memory, no senses, no mind. Dead man means you don't exist. You will be not for yourself, but for others. You will simply and utterly not be at all. Think, my friends, how inconsequential all our worries, then our calculations, our doubts, our confusions are, our fears are. We would not be at all. In a pretty short time, soon enough, time will pass and your body mind combination would depreciate, become bad, and no matter what technology you might bring in, it's atrophy, which means its ending is sure. And there would come a day where you're living, eternal, and this moment living, both will simply finish and end. I wonder then what it is that I need to take seriously, and I'm enlightened just by just this fact. And then that joy of sheer, utter joyous, free living is with me naturally. Through the back door, joy comes. That feeling of upward ascent, lightness of being, precisely because all gravity ends, all chimeras are gone, illusions. There is no room or space for any speck of serious illusions. That is life, my dear friends. And this fact is the most open, most ordinary fact, open to all to grasp, and all actually really know this deep inside, and that is what binds us all. Then we are one hell of a deep friends, and we are all same inside. This existence is all there is, and nothing else literally is there at all. You are an entity with such a capacity to make a life simply for the utter joy and meaning that it gives to this moment understanding. Then life is and calls for only one thing: to see and experience life in sheer abandon, isn't it? Life is a strange time given to us to explore and know, grasp and feel, live and bond with all there is. It is in such a context that discoveries are made, insights are got. You use your faculty, your mind to the full. You are an artist centrally. All work, all living actually is art and self-expression. It is a going towards fulfillment and reading the book of life. And that book, that direct experience of that book that is we call life is you. You inside, my friend. That is your lovely life, your lovely mind and heart and soul. And that is what you should prize, you should own, possess, love. And that is what you need to use in the service of your living and happiness. That is the most natural of things. When you thus open up, you delve deep into life. You read, research with a wild abandon. You breathe thought, thinking becomes your life source. You keep integrating and seeing more and more and more and more of life. You act, you create for the sheer joy of it. That is self-expression, true self-expression. You see the insanity too all around you, but with such an untouched and untouchable feeling that you heal without knowing it, and you banish evil in principle. You become overtly, boundlessly confident, almost as if you can take hold of the whole world and transform it. That is the power, but you see, it is a light-hearted, light, serious, intense power together, given to you, my friend, by the benevolent nature of life itself. You are created with all tools to live, not to escape, not to cheat yourself of life, not to hurt and kill out of blindness that has gone amok, not to rule others, to insanely make your presence felt, not to become mindless, thoughtless, with no emotional capacity, having no chance to even begin to develop. Do you see the world? It is utter blindness, a blindness that is unaware of its blindness, and there is no room at all to escape. It is a self-censorship. Where it is a self-censorship. It is a self-censorship where no censor exists at all. There's no sensor, yet we are censoring. Strange that we as men do not know what we are. What can be more grotesque, trivial, silly, and evil than that? So you have this world of your inner space, and there you are free to function and create, and you have a world that makes no sense and cannot make sense. Sense is precisely that which has been abandoned, and in that blind, shameless state, we do not, cannot remain still too. We rule, we beg to rule, we become such sick creatures. It paralyzes me at times with an insane disbelief. So much unnaturalness is too much for me. Wake up to life, wake up to that beauty within you, wake up to the transient, the eternal, and the now life at once, now. And that is the peace, the splendor of